Hello, my beloved ones. Today, I bring you an inspiring message. So, let's get started. Stay until the end of this video because I believe you will be impacted by this message. There comes a moment when we realize that we have done everything we could. We have talked, explained, and even demanded. But when we realize that our investment has turned into mere existence, when everything we have shown doesn't matter to the other person, it's time to step back. Sometimes, for something to work, we need to stop acting, stay silent, and wait to see if what we have planted will flourish or not. Especially in relationships, at this moment we need to stop calling, sending messages, following on social media, or even physically. I know it's not easy and it doesn't happen overnight, but we need to control our impulses. During this time you will be absent. Observe if the person cares to know where you are. Notice if they recognize your qualities and virtues, if they value you and give you value. Take some time for yourself and listen to all the no's that have tired your spirit. See how accustomed they have become to your presence and no longer have that smile when you meet. Realize if they have really invested little in you. Observe if they have always given you illusions and never had the certainty to walk by your side. See if they have already forgotten how good it is to be in your company and have chosen to live without you. You need to learn to be missed. I know it's risky, but you need to find out if you're living an illusion or not. And if you are, have the courage to set yourself free from it. Life is much more than our illusions. There are wonderful people scattered around the world, looking for someone just like you. We need to have the courage not to suffer because those who face reality and move forward suffer less. Life is happening, and we can't be attached to someone who is already gone. While we are glued to that person's social media, watching if they went out, if they're home, or if they're online, life continues, leaving behind interesting things. So, step back and disappear. Meanwhile, invest in yourself. Change your appearance, your habits, go out with friends, travel alone, take a new course. Hold on to God and seek to know Him deeply. Fill yourself with Him. Read new books and watch movies that you wouldn't normally watch. Behave with confidence, avoid inconvenient chats, and get rid of obsession. We should always seek security and self-esteem. Self-love is an essential ingredient for cultivating healthy relationships with the people around us. It is the foundation that allows us to love and be loved in a complete and genuine way. If you are going through a difficult phase, a time when you feel undervalued, I want to remind you that it does not define who you are. Sometimes, it is necessary to take a break for everything to be restored. This break can be a moment of reflection, self-care, and personal growth. In this process, you will discover if the other person truly belongs on your path. If it's just a period of weariness, a phase where both are rediscovering themselves, then their feelings will manifest, and yours will also find a safe place. The real path that needs to be lived will solidify. However, if nothing happens, if the person does not seek you out, know that it may be the best thing that could have happened. Because perhaps there was nothing beyond the illusion you created in your mind. Understand that sometimes we get involved in dreams that don't come true. And that's okay. I would like to share a story with you, an experience that can help you face this difficult moment. I'm going to share an emotional story with you. Once upon a time, there was a hungry bear wandering through the forest in search of food. During that time, resources were scarce. Suddenly, he caught a delicious smell that led him to an abandoned campsite. There, he saw a huge pot boiling over a fire. Driven by hunger, the bear grabbed the hot pot and, embracing it, stuck his head inside, devouring the food within. However, as he ate, he started feeling intense pain in his paws, chest, and the areas where the pot touched him. The heat was burning him. The bear, having never experienced something similar before, mistakenly interpreted that pain as something trying to steal his food. So, he roared louder and louder. The more pain he felt, the tighter he held onto the pot. The more it hurt, the more he clung to it. When the hunters arrived, they found the bear leaning against a tree, near the fire. The burns were so severe that the pot was stuck to his body. Even in death, the bear had an expression of self-protection. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Often, we cling to things that we consider important, even if they cause us pain and distance us from happiness. Just like the bear embraced the hot pot, we can also embrace situations and emotions that hurt us and keep us bound. But to truly be happy, we need to have courage. We need to have a clear vision that it is necessary to let go of the pot, to leave behind things that harm us. It takes courage to free ourselves from the ties and embrace a life that is fulfilling and authentic. So, let's have the courage that the bear didn't have. Let's have the vision that it didn't have. Let's release the pot, leave behind what burns us and prevents us from moving forward. After all, true happiness lies beyond what hurts us.